Many people are familiar with the nausea, the vomiting, the fatigue, the tiredness, and chills and general malaise that accompanies a hangover. In fact, people have been having hangovers since the beginning of time. Yet scientists are still unable to explain what causes a hangover. When alcohol gets into the blood, it makes its way to the brain within 5 minutes, and it exerts a depressive effect that peaks in about 30 to 90 minutes. Alcohol is cleared from the blood by the liver. In fact, about 90% of all the alcohol that we consume is cleared by the liver. The remainder is cleared by the urine, the sweat, and the lungs. And this is the reason they can use a breathalyzer to measure the level of alcohol in the blood. Now, here is what we know about alcohol. We know that alcohol is a diuretic. It exerts an effect on the brain that suppresses the secretion of vasopressin. Vasopressin is a hormone that signals the kidney to hold on to fluid. And when the vasopressin level is suppressed by alcohol, fluid is lost in the urine and we become dehydrated. And this can lead to symptoms such as dry mouth and palpitations and dizziness and thirst. We also know that alcohol is converted to acetaldehyde in the liver. And acetaldehyde happens to be a toxin. And acetaldehyde can cause inflammation in certain organs in the body, such as the liver and the stomach and the pancreas and the brain. And so that can cause symptoms such as racing of the heart and flushing and nausea. Alcohol also stimulates the immune system, and by stimulating the immune system, cytokines are produced, and these cytokines are pro-inflammatory molecules that cause inflammation throughout the body, leading to further symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, fatigue, and tiredness. Alcohol also disturbs the sleep cycles, so that having to sleep after having a binge of alcohol, excessive alcohol, leads to sleep that is not rejuvenating, and people awaken in the morning feeling drained and tired. Alcohol is also an irritant to the gastrointestinal tract, so that it can cause irritation of the bowel and irritation of the stomach, as well as it stimulates the production of acid, which can lead to irritation and which can lead to nausea and pain and vomiting. It is also known that alcohol can suppress the production of glucose in the liver by suppressing the process known as gluconeogenesis. And by so doing, in some people, hypoglycemia develops, which means the blood sugar drops. Alcohol also suppresses the central nervous system and causes relaxation in some people, and in others it may even cause euphoria. The brain adjusts to this state so that when the level of alcohol drops in the blood, people experience mild withdrawal symptoms such as agitation and anxiety. So bearing all of this in mind, what can we do to treat a hangover? Well, the first thing we can do is we can hydrate ourselves. Although studies do not show any correlation whatsoever between the level of dehydration and the level of electrolyte imbalance and the symptoms of hangover, we know that alcohol is a diuretic because of its effect on vasopressin in the brain. So it makes sense for us to hydrate ourselves. We can also eat bland, high-carb foods that can soothe the stomach and that can help to prevent hypoglycemia from forming. We can take anti-inflammatory medications such as ibuprofen to treat the body aches and to treat the headaches that come with the hangover. One caveat we need to keep in mind is acetaminophen in the presence of alcohol can damage the liver, and therefore we need to avoid acetaminophen in these circumstances. We can also take antacids such as Mylanta or Gelusil, aluminum and magnesium hydroxide containing antacids. And finally, we can also take a cup of coffee to help us feel more awake. Ultimately, the best treatment for hangover is to drink in moderation. And by moderation, we mean 1 drink per day for a woman and 2 drinks per day for a man. I hope you found this video useful. Click on the subscribe button below to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click on the notification bell to receive notifications of more useful tips on healthful living from this channel. And thank you for watching.